Hello, hello. This is Captain Mikey, and welcome to my first ever live stream. This is literally the first time I've ever given a live stream, and I'm going to be playing Titanic Honor and Glory Demo 401. I'm gonna probably, in this live stream, go ahead and explore daytime, and yeah, we'll go from there. Depending on how well this does, I might do a secondary live stream doing the nighttime. So I guess what I'm going to try to do is explore the entire demo for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and do that, shall we? Welcome everybody to Demo 401. Now, I've literally spent about a week trying to get this prepared because I'm not very familiar with settings. And, yeah. Hello, Arnold. How are you? So, yes, I'm not too familiar with live stream settings and OBS settings, so trying to get this to work without severe lag. Hopefully this goes well. So we're gonna walk around Titanic here for a little bit. And where should we start? Let's go down over here for a little bit. And for those of you wondering, someone is right next to me and they want to say hi. Go ahead and speak.
Hi.
That would be my daughter. She's been wanting to and bugging me to say hi. So yeah. Right now, Arnold, I'm actually doing really well, actually. Right now I have the settings on high, not ultra high, because I was experiencing some pretty bad lag. When I was doing all my testing. Nice. I have no idea as to how long this is going to take. And these are pretty much all the same hallways. I don't want to turn too fast and make people sick. Because I do have the motion blur off. Ooh, very pretty. Same type of hallway. See if I can't get a little closer to that. So these are the steward call button indicators. So I guess this indicates to the stewards as to which room is, I guess, they need to go into. So now we're going to go over here. And then we're just going to check out this hallway real quick. And then we'll come back and then go down to E deck, since we're on D deck. It would be really nice if THG put in those info boxes in this demo, so I'm sure that could be very, very helpful. Yeah, that's the same corridor. So now we're back out over here. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's go back over this way. We'll head down this hallway. And we're going to turn, and then we're going to go down this stairwell here. So now we are on E deck. And we'll just go a little bit over here, take a quick look there. When will they release a new version? Well, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Last I heard, they were going to release their new version on Steam. So I'm assuming it's going to be a paid thing, which I'd be happy to pay for it. But there is no date yet. They have not released a date yet. The last time I heard anything like specific from like Kyle was that he said, what was it? He said that because they were working on the spaces, it was going to take like about a month or something like that. But it's obviously been more than a month. So we'll see. Hopefully very, very soon. and sometime this summer. But I also really want to see the alpha as well. I know there's been a lot of criticism lately on Reddit with THG and how people are pretty angry that they're focusing more on this demo than they are on the alpha. So right now we are in the squash court. And you can look above a little bit. And there's like a air shaft. That's pretty cool. This is the big empty room. Alright, so now we're going to head down to the mailroom. So let's check out some of this mail, shall we? That is pretty cool, isn't it? It's a lot of mail. And of course they have so much more mail. Tons and tons of mail. Now, from what I remember, they when THG did their walkthrough of this live stream, they did mention that they did hide some Easter eggs in here in this demo. I think they're like potatoes. I did find like one. So much detail, Arnold says. Yes. Yes, THG has put a lot of detail in this game. It is unbelievable. So, a little bit of a story with the mailroom for those who are not aware of. After Titanic struck the iceberg, within, I believe it was the first 15 minutes, first 15 to 20 minutes, when they were checking out the damage, they did end up coming down here and they saw the mail clerks taking these bags and bringing them up the stairs to try to save the mail because this room was flooding. And I believe you can still see this room on the wreck today in that large opening. Yeah, so much mail. You've seen people criticizing the life ring color. I haven't seen that. This is pretty cool, isn't it? I'm going to be honest, guys. I haven't really gone through this demo in like forever. Like the full demo. Not like in my last few videos that I did, which I did comparisons between Titanic and Britannic interior and exterior. This doorway, it's kind of dark, sorry, but that door, I believe, leads into the cargo hold. I'm surprised, kind of going back to what I was saying there, I'm surprised nobody made any comments about me wanting to do a HMHS Britannic comparison to Titanic, since I did RMS to RMS. Alright, so now we're going to go into the cargo hold. Sorry about that. If you guys are hearing that, my phone's just going nuts over here. Alexandre, if I pronounce that right, your internet is acting up. That's pretty bad. Yeah, we all have those days. I know I do. We have like Xfinity. Nothing crazy. So this leads into the cargo hatches. We can't exactly see that right now. Yeah, that's a lot of luggage. Arnold, I think a lot of people like only Titanic, but I like ships in general. Yeah, that's true. That's how I am. I love not just Titanic, but all other types of ships as well. Even cruise ships. But Titanic has always been my first love as far as ships go. And just to think that I've been a Titaniac since I was in second grade when I first learned about it. Oh man, that was like almost 30 years ago. Like I was born in 87, so it was like 2 years after Robert Ballard found Titanic. And it's funny because my wife, she was born in 85. And her birthday is in September. So literally she was born shortly after, like within like 20 days after they found Titanic. Which is pretty cool. Nice, Arnold. But yeah, this is the cargo hold, so now we're going to head up. Alright, well, we're going to go back up here. So now we've explored a good chunk of D-deck and lower parts of the ship. So now we're going to go explore some of the first class areas. This is so cool. I really wish they could build ships like this today and still have it like up to code. That'd be sweet. Like I'm sure there's material out there where you don't have to use real wood, but like some type of material that looks exactly like wood like this, and you could just like carve it and use it. And to be like, let's just say fireproof or something like that. That would be really cool. So here we are in the reception room. The first class reception room. Kind of sucks that they took all the Easter eggs out of here. I love always looking out these windows. It's so funny because every time I look at this, I always think of James Cameron's Ghost of the Abyss when they're exploring the reception room, and then they go up to. They realize that there's glass in the windows still, and they just go up to it, and then later on, like in the documentary, they put the submersible outside these like windows, and they shine the lights through, and it looks like daylight's coming through these windows. Oh man, I love that. I actually do that a lot in Titanic VR. I try to emulate that a lot whenever I go into that game. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out as well as real life. I wish they build a Carpathia model as well. That would be pretty cool. I've actually seen a Carpathia model done. Like, are you talking about? Are you talking about like a physical model or a game model? Because if it's a game model, I've seen something similar in Roblox. But I've seen very few like actual physical models like on the internet over the years. So here we are at the wide open windows here. I guess THG found that these windows were bigger than what was originally thought. And because on Olympic, they were a lot smaller. And it's so surprising because I guess even there's only one photograph of Titanic's dining room, which we'll go in there shortly. And it took like what 100+ years for someone to even realize that the window configuration was very different from Olympics, including Ken Marshall himself. Oh, hi, Maddie223. Maddie223, that's my daughter. Hello. And she's also right next to me, being weird. Okay, Alexandria, you said a game version? Okay, yeah, that's the only one that I've truly seen was Roblox. They have like a sinking simulation because the Carpathia did end up sinking in World War I. Okay. If there's any lag, I do apologize. Especially once I get to the whatchamacallit, the first class lounge. That's really notorious for lagging, even on people who have the like beasts of computers. I technically don't know or don't have a beast of a computer anymore. Mine's more outdated. But I've even seen people with like the 3090s, the RTX 3090s, which is the newest and greatest and most powerful graphics cards, struggle with lag going into the first class lounge area. Let's see, Alexandria. Roblox is running most of the game due to the copyright usage of sounds and music, so it's affected many Titanic models there. Oh, okay. You know, my daughter says you know too much on Titanic. Yeah, I know.
He sure does.
Yeah, I do. Okay. Passengers are requested not to smoke in this room until after luncheon. Well, rules I'm sure were broken at that point. Arnold, my computer is getting old as well. Not as beefy as it used to be. Yeah, right now I'm running a what is it? It's an EVGA GTX 1070. And I think I have like 16 gigs of RAM, I think, in there. It's been a while. I have a Core i5, and I don't even remember the motherboard, but it's kind of older. I love you too, Maddie. Again, that's my daughter. So here we are at the candelabra. This thing is so beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I know THG was making like models of this from miniature to full size. And I do remember, I think I remember asking them, or they might have even had a prototype, I forget, in 2019 at the Titanic conference. But they had like all sorts of prototypes of things that are now on their store. Let's go over to the grand piano. Absolutely beautifully detailed. Absolutely beautiful. Sorry if you heard that. My daughter is watching my live stream on her phone, and she came up right next to me, and I heard myself talk, which probably went through the microphone as well. Okay, so let's go into the first class dining room. Open that up. So lovely. There's like so much going on in this room. It's crazy. Hello, Mark. How are you? Welcome to my first ever live stream. Kind of zoom in on that. You know what we should do, everybody? I don't know if THG is going to do it. Arnold, you've been playing Titanic SOS on Roblox. Yeah, I have too. I've actually, I've made a few videos on that a while back. I'm probably going to do more of the SOS Titanic in the future, but I'm just kind of waiting until there's a lot more updates to the game. So, because I know like there's the there's like the walking simulator where you can just go through it. And they added a new room plus elevators. I used to like so much the VVG version. However, they never update. Yeah, I guess VVG version doesn't update for some reason. But I've been going on SOS Titanic version 1.5. Yeah. Okay, what was I going to say? Yeah, okay. Sorry. What we should all have THG do, not sure if they're going to implement it, but actually have them have the newest version of this demo VR capable. Like full. Like not this roundabout way that I can't even get to work. I don't think most people can get it to work. Just the simple, hey, you get the game, it's VR compatible, and you just plug and play. You know, like how Demo 3 is. Look at all that detail on the ceiling, guys. How cool is that? Alright, so let's go over. Yeah, let's take a look at this beauty right here. How cool is that? I don't know, it's funny because when I look at it, it looks a little weird. It's still cool at the same time. Like, I know it's supposed to be more 3D, but a lot of it still looks 2D to me. Still cool nonetheless. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, so we can go to the, this is the captain's table, I believe. Just right here. Which is pretty cool. Although technically, in the movie, James Cameron's movie, 1997, weren't they technically sitting at this table, at this very large table? Correct me if I'm wrong. But I do know that this is supposed to be the captain's table. Then we go to this buffet right here. Also very, very, very nice. Love the detail. Then obviously we can't go past these doors, which is okay. Alright, so kind of bringing back to that picture, the only picture of Titanic's first class dining room. I believe that picture was taken about like this, around here. So maybe it was a little further, or maybe a little more that way. I don't know the exact location, but I know like in the photograph you can't really see the window that's over there. So that might be I can imagine that'd be very misleading to people from the last 100 years. All right. Love the floor. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Nice. That's pretty cool. Alright. Let's move out of the dining room. And now we are going to let's head down, I guess. Down to E deck. E deck. The clock will be set backward at midnight, 49 minutes. And another, what is it, diffuser box. Luke, I love Titanic. Yes, that's why we're here. We're Titaniacs. We're like the rivet counters. I think this is really a really cool thing they added in the demo. This sunshine just pouring down this well. Then I always, every time I go into this game, I always have to do this. Just look up the well. And believe it or not, it was through, I believe it was this well that Second Officer Charles Lightoller, during the sinking, would peer down from all the way up top. And he'd look down and he'd watch the water rise higher and higher. And this way he would know as to what level the water was on. So we'll go down over here. So this is the E-deck elevators. It would be nice if you could play this through Oculus Rift. Yeah, that would be cool. Well, maybe not with the Rift anymore, but like I have the Quest 2 and the HP Reverb G2, which has like it's basically 4K resolution. So that would be super sweet. And then here we got a watertight door deck plate. And okay, little info here if you didn't know. Right down this hall, right here. This door, E23, was Molly Brown's stateroom. And they figured it out because of her description of what happened that night. After the impact with the iceberg, she opened the door and walked out, or peered out, however you say it. She looked down this hall. Now, if you go down this hall right here, she saw 2 crew members standing right about right here, and she says she saw like a box and 2 crew members with a crank, and what they were doing was this right here, this hole in the floor, this crank, which is like a T crank, and they both like turned it and it would close watertight doors below manually. And that crank was in here. And she also happened to see it when she looked out her door and looked this way. And they also said, because I know she also said she was in a brass bed and that she had a window. Now I know it was believed before that she was up on forward B deck, which I know James Cameron in 2001 did in fact go and check it out, but it turned out that wasn't where her room was, because what she said, the biggest giveaway you could say is this right here, because for where her location is and the watertight door deck plate, that is the biggest clue as to where her room was. So yeah, you got that. Okay, so what we can do now is let's head down to down here to F deck, Turkish bath. Turkish bath hours are as follows. Available for ladies from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Available for gentlemen from 2 to 7 p.m. Tickets being obtainable at Inquiry Office. The swimming bath will be open for gentlemen from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and for ladies from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and for ladies and gentlemen respectively during the day at the same hours of the Turkish bath free of charge. Oh, right. Here we are in the Turkish bath. Luke, this part is very similar to Roblox. Yeah. I'm obviously sure Roblox has pretty much modeled that area based off of THG's work. So we are now in the Turkish bath. I love this. This is so beautiful. Oh. Okay, so maybe it's just because I don't have my graphics set on high, but I know in Demo 3, like, the water in this little basin would, like, ripple as if it was, like, dripping from this brass head here. That's so cool. So, for those of you who are not aware, but this room is actually the most well-preserved room in the entire wreck. Why? Because of the tile and the wood. I think this tile is, or not the tile, the wood. Is it teak? I want to say. But I know it's supposed to be like a very super dense wood. So because the environment is always like, it's like a sauna in a way. So it's always probably like hot and humid. You know, kind of like how an indoor pool is nowadays, where it's always like so hot and humid and whatnot. This part of the ship is still very conserved in the ocean. Yes, it is. You can actually see James Cameron exploring this in the documentary that it came out in like 2005. That's when he discovered it. Oh, what was it? Oh, great. Last Mysteries of Titanic, I believe it was called. It's from 2005. You could see parts of it on YouTube as well. Oh, wonderful. It brings back nightmares! No! You guys might actually know what I'm talking about here. This is supposed to be Bruce Ismay laying in the thing. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Luke, I think there was no footages from 2022. There's wreck footage from... Oh, wait, not from this year, no. No, is Ocean Gate going out there this year? They were supposed to. I don't know, they make all this big deal about it, and then you don't hear anything about it during the summer when they go out there. But I've noticed they've done that the past couple of times. But anyway, oh great, I'm having a brain fart here. The electric bath. Obviously, for those of us who played Adventure Out of Time in the 1990s, know how horrifying this is. So we can go down over here. And I'm going to be honest, I don't even know what these rooms are supposed to be right here. because this is obviously not the electric bath. Yeah, you've used the electric bath. An original one, that would be sweet. I wonder if there are any original ones left. But it has another name. A tanning bed. I mean, in a way, that's kind of like what it is in reality. I mean, they said that the electricity is supposed to soothe your soul or something like that. But isn't that what kind of a tanning bed is supposed to do as well? Not just give you a tan, but kind of like, I don't know, help your soul out or something. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know what this room is, but obviously it has a shower and I don't know. Kind of looks like a torture room though. Is this like a massage room or something like that? Yeah, I don't even know what this room is supposed to do. Maybe it's like a massage room for your hair and your body. I don't know. Like, what's this sink supposed to be for? Or is this just for you to put your belongings? Who knows? It's scary. Yeah, it's definitely scary. Now we're going to go into, I believe this is the temperate room. Looks like something from an old hospital. You got that right. I would say I watch a lot of those. If any of you guys ever watch like Ghost Adventures or anything like that, and they go into the old mental asylums and stuff like that, and or prisons, and then they have like rooms like that full of devices and don't even know what it's for, but it looks creepy. So yeah, I believe this is the temperate room, and the Turkish bath itself is the cooling room. So this room I think is supposed to be, this room should be in good shape too on the wreck unless it's been obliterated. I don't think it's ever been found. But this is supposed to be like a sauna, I believe. Like what we would call a sauna today. I would think because they got like some type of ventilation there to probably so that it doesn't get so hot that people pass out and die. That would be really bad. So yeah, this is the temperate room. It's really, really cool. Hey, you even got like a little thermometer here. You think there's a Terminator there? Well, that'd be pretty scary. Okay, so now we're going to head to the pool real quick. Go check that out. And here we are. Voila, in the pool. So you got a shower here, shower there. And then obviously the little changing stalls. And obviously, if you guys have seen my comparisons of Titanic and Britannic, I can definitely tell you Britannic swimming pool is way, I love it way more than Titanic's pool. I don't even think Olympics pool went to that, to what Britannic did. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, I think that's like a extra porthole cover, probably in case one breaks or something like that. So yeah, let's see. Go into the pool. Can't go underneath the water. I can crouch, but still, it's mostly like my head's just above the water here. But yeah, this is Titanic's pool, and like I said, I definitely love Britannic's pool way better. It's so much nicer. Ah! Alright, so now we're going to head... Yeah, the pool looks like third class. Yeah, it does. But, obviously, they couldn't make everything look super luxurious. Now, that's also the... No, there's not a lot of detail added here. But that's the thing, you know. Like, so many people have this misconception that all of Titanic except for third class was this super luxurious ship that nothing could beat it. And yes, Titanic did have many luxurious areas, but not all of Titanic's first class was super luxurious. Most of the cabins in first class weren't like the Strauss suites. You know, they weren't that super luxurious. It was just regular wall paneling on bare steel with pipes. Yeah, second class is pretty much ignored. We'll be going through second class, even by the movies. Yeah, you're right. I think there's one movie that mostly focuses on second and third class. Well, actually, no. It focuses on all three classes. And that's SOS Titanic. It focuses on first, second, and third class. How many of you guys have seen it? SOS Titanic. It's from the 1970s. Right now we're in a crew bunk room. They're called glory holes. We're not going there, guys. We're talking about old terminology of glory holes. Yeah, I know you guys are getting a crack out of that. But yes, this the old terminology for something like this for like stewards was like it was called glory holes. I know, weird. Not like what we think of today. Okay, so we're gonna head forward. And we're going to... Yeah, let's head into the boiler room. Oh dear. I better not... What is it that Robin says in Demo 3? Oh dear, the door is open. I can't help but think about going on an adventure. Something like that. I don't know, it's been a while. A lot of people hated Robin's voice in the demo 3. Okay. Go up. Woo! That's kind of fast. Alright, so look up and we can see the first funnel. Uh-oh. Am I stuck? No. Alright. So I might lag here because, I don't know, for some reason, the boiler room kind of lags a little bit for me. I don't know why. Even when I'm even when I'm just using the game itself and not recording anything, it does kind of lag a little bit. Yeah, they removed the dark silhouette from up above. That was supposed to be Matt's shadow. Woo, that's loud. Wow. Can't really see into the coal bunkers there. But yeah, they also removed the Rubaiyat Easter egg. Okay, I guess the boiler room's working okay for me. So right now we're in the fireman's tunnel. So this is what they use to get to and from work. Now in the updated version, obviously, they're going to have stairwells here on both sides, and we'll be able to go up them and explore more cool areas. Again, I have no idea when the updated version of this demo will be out. All stokeholes. Alright, so let's head back up. Now that we've kind of explored the boiler room real quick. Now we're going to continue to head forward here. Check out this area. And then, oh, yep, see, you hear that, guys? That's the squash court that's right below. That's that air shaft that goes down to the squash court. I'm going to be honest, guys, this area always confuses me so much. I can't go there. So here we are. This is a boarding door, I believe. Maybe for crew, though. I'm not sure. So I believe this is third class. There's sound, but nobody is there. I know, right? That's the thing with going through these like walking simulation areas or whatever you're walking through. You always feel like you're on a ghost ship or something like that, you know? Like you'll hear the noises, you'll hear whether it's sounds of people or whatever. but there's no people. There's nobody to interact with, and so it just feels like you're just on a ghost ship, and that's how I feel every time I play this or even a game that doesn't have anybody in it. So this is definitely like third class and crew. You can't go through any of these doors. That's cool. Look at that. There's some weird beam of sunlight right there. But I think there's supposed to be like a ladder with a little opening. Maybe it's supposed to just imitate sun shining down through that opening. Yeah, they can't be accessed on Roblox either. Yeah. Yeah, I know how that is. I know, this stuff takes time to build. But some people, they just don't want to open up every single room, which is also cool too. Okay. So back up on E deck. Going past over here. Right here. So right here, this is a third class cabin with a lot of bunks. Mark, you're right. Yeah, a lot of the rooms don't have information. And okay, Maddie, you're outside? Okay. Again, that's my daughter. She's just messaging me saying she's outside. Probably outside playing, which is good. I think there was no third class cabins for only one person. No, I don't believe there was. No, I don't. No, I've never seen that before. I think most of them had like 4 berths. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Alright. Here's another car. Oh, yes. There's one of the ladders. But it's not on the other one. Interesting. Hey, I don't think I can go down there. Nope. No, definitely no privacy if you're third class. That's true. And that sucks. That really sucks. Okay, so we're going up a deck here. So right now we are just underneath the forecastle deck. This is the third class what was it, like commons area or general room kind of. But this is the one this is the room in James Cameron's Titanic where you see Jack and Rose dancing on top of the cargo hatch. There you got ventilation and more ladders and then right here, over here, you have the base to the main mast. It's funny because this right here looks like a door, but it's not. At least I don't think it is. It shouldn't be because the access. No, it's not, because they have an access on the deck above. So, okay, so in reality, though, we're like partially under the forecastle deck and just underneath the well deck. Luke, I wonder if people from third, second, and first class could talk to each other, or if they get so apart. I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. I mean, maybe it's possible that first and second class may have said something to each other, but I don't think that that first, second class would intentionally talk to third class. I mean, unless somebody on A deck looked down at third class and just kind of yelled down to the people on the poop deck or forward well deck and said, "Hey, top of the morning to you," or something like that. But other than that, I don't see it happening. Okay, so now we've seen this area. Now we're going to head back down, and now we're going to head aft. This is Scotland Road on E deck. This corridor pretty much ran the full length of the ship. Like, what, 90% of it, I'd say. Alright, so now we come to the third class dining room. Pretty bare. Nothing but bare steel and rivets and piping and ventilation. But I do love like all the these like poster pictures here that show all the shipping lines here. Now, I am planning on probably doing another live stream, but doing this at night for all you guys. I might just do all the areas that basically how do you say it? Great, I have a brain fart. All the areas that I would basically go through that actually have windows and light that come through. Any areas that are like below the waterline or in rooms that don't have windows, I probably wouldn't go into. in the next live stream, only because if it doesn't really matter, you know, during the day, it won't really matter during the night. And plus, I've already gone through it here. Pull in the way through the watertight bulkhead. Go to this side. I think they did change this up a little bit. They might have changed this up a little bit. Some of the stuff in here from Demo 3. Got a fire hose right there. Oh, no, they didn't. No, but, I believe they took Kyle's... Yeah, they took Kyle's picture out of here, though. That was a fun Easter egg. Okie doke. So now we're going to head back upstairs. We're going to head aft real quick. Considering how far down in the ship we are, it is pretty bright. Not just with the lights, but with the windows as well. And alright, here we go. We are in the engineer's mess. Or the... Is it... Yeah, the... Yeah, like this is where like Joseph Bell would, you know, the chief engineer would probably sit and eat his meals. I always forget who this guy is right here. Someone wants to tell me. But I remember seeing him on the Britannic Patroness of Mediterranean game, I believe. That's really cool. And then Joseph Ismay, Bruce Ismay's father. There is a channel from a guy who was trying to make Titanic original recipes. Pretty cool. That is pretty cool. That's actually really cool. Just taking like all the menu items and making them. I know that's a pretty big thing where people will do that for events. They will do like the last dinner on Titanic meals, where they make literally everything that was on the menu. Oh, it's down here. Okay. He did some, but not all. Okay. I believe this is the third class boarding entrance right here. Or is it second class? I always forget. Oh, maybe it's on... No, I think it's on the other side. I always forget. Oh, it's down there. Okay, nothing. And obviously we have the second class stairwells there. Can't go down that stairwell. Right here. And then we come to the end of the corridor. Obviously it keeps going a little bit, considering. Alright, and then here we have more of the cargo holds, hatchways. Same with right there. Yep. Pretty cool. Wondering if I should. Yeah, maybe I'll save that for later. Okay, why not? Why not? So as far as this goes, we can go. This is the furthest down we can go in this demo. Can't go any further than that. Actually, I think this is the boarding entrance right here. I don't know. I forget. I usually just go in through first class. What's that? Anyone know what that is? I don't even know. So I guess we're gonna just tour second class. Why not? Second and third. We're here. And we'll save, I guess, the rest of first class for last. I forget. Is this a clerk? I believe this is a clerk, I think. Like, not only was this his office, but this was also his cabin at the same time. Alright, so got a map of the world right there. We got the second class elevator right there. So now we're going to head up. So here we are, D deck. Divine service is held in the saloon on Sundays at 10:30 a.m. And here we are, everybody, in the second class dining room. I love how detailed these chairs are right here. Very detailed. This pineapple is for eating. Yeah. Pineapples were a big thing back in the day. Like, bigger than they are now, I think. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just the same, but I know pineapples are in like every fruity drink or smoothie or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool, guys. This is really, really, really cool. I do love the design on the wall here. Let me go up there. That's pretty neat. Let's get a good look over here. It's bright. Nope, can't see out there. Man, that wood is beautiful. Cucumber ice cream was a thing back then? I don't know. I didn't hear about... Was it? I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe. Oh, cucumber's a thing today still, too. Let's go over to the little buffet china cabinet here. Very, very nice. That's going... Not sure what's going on with that right there. So, for those of you who are not aware, you might notice that right here, there's 2 chairs and no table. Well, believe it or not, I believe it's the ends of these tables or they were separate, but you could literally attach like another little table in this space. So now that you can seat an additional 2 more people in this spot. And if there's not as many people, you just take it away. Now you got like a little walkway if you move the chairs. So that's the little entrance area there. It is fancy. It's very fancy. They said that second class was just as fancy as first class on other ships. No, second class does not look bad at all. Second class is almost as detailed as first class. Alright. So here we have the second class elevator going up. Can look up, got a light there. Hey, you wouldn't mind being a second class passenger, neither would I. It'd be nice, you know. It'd be really nice. Okay, so right now we're just off of the, this is the second class library right here. They call this a second class library, but this is the bookshelf. Literally, this is the only bookshelf that they have in second class. Well, first class didn't have much of a bookshelf either, so. Okay. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Hey, let's play some chess, guys. I don't even know how to play chess. Just drink a glass of wine and play chess. I read somewhere the third class passengers weren't used to the toilet and they had problem using it properly. It's very possible. I'm sure that's happened maybe to a couple. I'm sure. Probably not everybody, but I'm sure a couple. That's cool. Now you can come over here and write a letter to your friends and family. I love the detail right here around this window. Absolutely stunning. Let me zoom in there. That is really, really nice. Yeah. So yeah, this is the second class library. I could see myself sitting down here and reading. Alright, I think I came in through this way. I believe. Oh boy. Alright, so now we're on the second class promenade. It's the enclosed promenade. Notice, second class passengers are not allowed abaft this. Why are they called abaft? Why didn't they just say aft? Now we're in the secondary, second class stairwell, but we'll go through there in a little bit. Just wanted to go around. We have a cargo hatch right there. And then obviously over here leads to first class and the hospital. But we'll go visit that later. Right now we're going to finish up touring second class. Jake, you can't wait for the update and see if there are any new cabins to explore. Yeah, same. I hope so too. I mean, they kind of went through like some of it and what we were going to get, but they also said that there's going to be a few surprises for us as well. So hopefully there's a lot more. I mean, they said I read something about, I think in a Reddit or something, that they're basically releasing 40% of the ship. I think right now this is at around 28%, maybe 30%, like this current demo. So you're talking about another 10 to 12% of the ship will be explored. I might start lagging over here. So here we go into the second class smoking lounge. I would love to sit in here. I would absolutely love to sit in here. And over here is where I'd sit. This would be my area right here. This whole like section right here would be like my sitting section. I would do it. You love the tone of green used in the chairs. Yeah, they're really nice. I would not love to sit in here because everyone is smoking. Okay. Well, believe it or not, I am a smoker, so that is my thing. I also vape too. So this would be a right at home for me. And plus, I'm going to be honest, guys. This kind of reminds me of like a pub feeling / like, I don't know, like old style Italian, like, I don't know, like bar or pub, if you want to call that. I don't know. I like it. You got your cups, your ashtrays, your matches. Irish pub due to the colors. Yes, you could say that. But also, when I'm thinking of, how do you say it? Like a mob gangster bar or something that's like, something like Al Capone would drink and smoke cigars in, something like that. Like something from like the early 1900s, like an Al Capone type of mobster bar or lounge. Wonder how often they had to get more cigarettes out. I don't know. I'm assuming, if you were a smoker back then, that it's pretty much the same as it was now. Like you had like a pack or like some tin can that you just kept them in. I don't know, that's what I'm assuming. Alright, so, and you got like a nice little foyer, lounge area here. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a little reception area. Alright, so go up to A deck. And you can kind of see out those windows there. Well, alright. This is the boat deck. So we're at boat deck level. I'm not sure if I want to go outside just yet. I might save that. Yeah, I'm gonna save that. How cool is that? It is bright. So, yeah, I'm not going to go out onto the main boat deck just yet. I'm going to go do the other second class stairwell real quick. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I never even went out over here. So let me go ahead and do that. Alright. So that way is obviously the you know, Cafe Parisian. Okie doke. So this way here is the entrance to the smoking room. It's the other one, the other entrance to the smoking room, which we were already in. And now over here, obviously it's just the same thing as the other side. Nothing too crazy. So we're going to go in here real quick. So obviously we have the aft mast here. So now we're going to go down. And since we... Oh, it's loading. It's loading. Okay, there we go. We've already been in the library, the second class library. This is the base of the aft mast. So right here you got like a little piano. To think, Reef says, to think this all of this luxury turned into a snapped rusty shipwreck. I know. It's horrible. It's horrible that it happened. It never should have happened. But it's unfortunate, and it did happen. It is very unfortunate. Titanic was a beautiful ship. But even if Titanic didn't actually sink and she was successful like her sister, the Olympic, then I guarantee you that there would have been another big shipwreck disaster, like the Lusitania or something like that. So a place you could put your letters here. Okay. We had a little lag there. So back at the dining saloon. And then can go this way. My daughter wants to say hi, everybody. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
How are you guys doing?
So Reef says, yeah, pretty much all the ships end up sinking at one point. Very rare to have a ship live past 100 years. Well, Queen Mary's on her way to 100 years. Almost there. Okay. Now this I've always thought was odd. Completely out of place, but from what I was told is that it's supposed to be there. A circle inside of a square. Yeah. It's funny because mentioning the Queen Mary, I've never been to the Queen Mary. I want to go so badly to go see the Queen Mary. I even had plans to do it like at the end of this year. But it's like they're still not open. I know it's because they closed down originally due to COVID. But now it's because the ship needs repairs, which they're doing. So hopefully I can go there soon. It's on my bucket list. Okay. So I might as well continue going over here real quick. What does Luke says? Where the brooms are? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I'm sure THG would know. Okay. So this is kind of the little separation point right here, this doorway, between second class and third class, I believe. Now, obviously, this part of third class is small, and don't worry, we're going to continue our exploration of second class, which is almost done. But I just kind of, since I'm here, I thought I could go down, but I guess I can't. I could have sworn I could go down at least one. Maybe not. Anyway. This really right here is just the separation between second and third class. Obviously, it's just hitting a wall here, an invisible wall. Can't go any further than that. And then we'll get to. You know what? We'll come back. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Looks like a urinal. Yeah, it does look like a urinal, but it was just a water fountain. The weirdest room is probably the lamp room due to the fact it's actually called lamp room. Oh, yeah, I could imagine. I could definitely imagine. Okay. Let's finish this up, shall we? Second class. So here we are on E deck. There's Scotland Road right there. I believe right here is the second class inquiry office. Yeah, it should be. Oh, look. More urinals / water fountains. It's the hallway there. Hallway there. Let's see here. Alright, and that's the end of that. Yeah, THG did a great job modeling this. And since we were already over there, we don't need to go over there. So we're going to go down. And this is the as far as you could go in second class, as far as deck-wise. So this is the very bottom of the staircase. And then you could look up, which is pretty cool. And then, let's see. The tiny door close to the stairs. Honestly, I don't know. I'm assuming there had to be like some kind of storage. I'm assuming that's what these like little doors are for. Probably just like storage for whatever. So think of like, I don't know, like the access to a crawl space, like in your basement or something, and you just use that as storage. Can I go in that room that's right there? No, I cannot. Sadly, I cannot. Okay. Now, I've already forgotten if I went over here or not. I don't think I did. So, right over here, this panel is a steward, like, call panel. So, this lights up, which, if whenever room you're in, you press the steward call button and it lights up here. And you can see what room it is by which light is lit up. I think there's supposed to be holes in there. Okay. Where did the Stokers sleep? They had their own quarters up in the bow. Yeah, all the stokers, the engineers, the firemen, they all had their berths in the very front of the ship, which I think we'll be able to see some or a lot of it in the updated version of this demo. I know they posted a video of crew spaces that are going to be in the update. Okay, there we go. Now it loads in. Okay, so since we're here, let's go out here into the fresh air. So here we are on the aft well deck. The buggy room is coming. Yeah, it's coming soon. It's funny how it's so high quality, it takes over 2 seconds to load. Yeah. It's amazing. Like, I'm definitely going to need a new computer. When I bought this computer, like, I actually have a friend who's a computer genius, and he built this computer for me back in 2017. And all I did was just paid him for, like, all the parts. And he just came to my house and built it for me. And the reason why was because at the time I did not have a gaming computer. I just had a piece of crap laptop by Dell. And it couldn't even run the first demo back in the day. Like, literally, if any of you are familiar with Demo 1, it couldn't even run it. It literally just could not run it at all. Yeah. Mine is getting old, but I can still run it, this game, on high graphics. Yeah, me too. I can do it on ultra high graphics with my current computer. But because I'm doing the stream and I got other programs open as well, I had to put it like lower it a little bit just so that it don't kill my computer in the stream. And oh no, not the Dell PC. Yeah, it was pretty bad. But yeah, my buddy, he built me the computer, and I wanted it because of this game specifically. Because I literally thought, okay, even though the game's not out yet, now this is back in 2017, I figured, okay, a few years, like 2-3 years, the game will be done, and my computer will still be like the best quality, and that'll be able to run it. Well, guess what? Obviously, the game's still not out, it's still not finished. Yeah. But if it goes bad, if I get nearby the lounge. Oh yeah. So right now we are in third class. This is the third class general room, I believe. I don't know, I always get the common room, general room mixed up. And even for a while, like, I got this room and the next room mixed up too. I got my gaming PC on Christmas, but I used to have this crappy dinosaur Dell PC that couldn't run anything correctly. My PC is so new, the fans are still annoying and will be for a while. Oh, I'm sure the inside of my PC is pretty dusty. I haven't cleaned it in a long time. I need like an air hose or something and just blow all the dust out. These third class rooms look really good, even for third class. I know, right? I especially love the third class smoking room. But yeah, this is just the area for people to hang out, talk, play cards, whatever. Chit chat, play the piano. I believe there's a report where a mother and her child, during the sinking, it was observed that she sat at the piano, like after, like literally in the final, I think the last like 15 minutes of the ship's life, that she sat down at this computer with her daughter on her lap and just played the piano and until the end, which is, it just makes you want to cry knowing that, like, that it was a child just sitting on her mother's lap and she just went down with the ship. It is so sad. But yeah, through this door right here is the steering gear room. As far as I know, that's the only door to the steering gear room. I think there's also one up on the poop deck as well, which we'll go up there in just a minute or two. So, okay, yeah, this is where we went down already, so no need to go there. And on this side is the third class smoking lounge. So sad to know there were seats for more people. Some boats left almost empty. I know, that was so sad. It's something that never should have happened. In hindsight, 2020 here, it's like we say, now we know better to fill every single seat, but it's like in their minds, they didn't think the ship was going to sink. They thought, oh, it's just, if the ship did get damaged, they'll fix it, they'll be fine. They're just they're doing this as a precaution, so they just didn't take it seriously, Hey, you could sit at these tables, play cards, smoke cigarettes, and do whatever. Yeah, most of the boats didn't come back. I believe it was Fifth Officer Lowe's boat was the only one that tried to go back and look for survivors after the ship had gone down. But even then, he waited too long. But that's where he found, oh God, the Chinese man. Is that Matsuni Hisono? Or is that the guy who was ordered in the lifeboat? But it's that guy that Lo was kind of racist against. Right now we're up on the poop deck, everybody. Oh, Fang Lang. Thank you, Jake. I think it's Fang Lang. I think that's him. That's the guy that Fifth Officer Lowe was racist against when he picked him up and put him into his lifeboat. But he later said that after seeing how Fang Lang was and how he rode and manned the boat, I guess he said, Fifth Officer Lowe said that he would have rescued him 10 times over. Because at first he didn't want to rescue him, which was pretty bad. It's like, come on. It's like you're still going to act like that even though the ship went down and all these people died. And you're still going to act like a racist asshole. Excuse my language. So yes, we are up on the poop deck. So beneath us right now is the common rooms and the or general room and the smoking room, and you have the cranes here. Load not to exceed 2.5 tons. So I guess these little winches right here, I think they powered. They might have helped power the cranes, I think. Or they might have been for the bollards. I forget. So that's the poop deck? Yeah, that's the poop deck. I guess unfortunate, I don't know. I know poop deck has a weird name. Like, why is it called the poop deck? I'm going to be honest, for the longest time, I thought it was because that's where, you know, the crew members would take passengers' dogs to go to the bathroom. Because that's what they did. But that's not why it was called the poop deck. I guess it comes from the French term le poop, something like that. I don't know, but it means something. Mark, yes, you're right. It comes from French. So these wheels right here are like the little turny things that power on the bollards, I guess. And right here you have skylights that go down into the gear rooms. And la poop, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Mark. And I believe this door right here, for the longest time I didn't know what it is, but if I had to guess, either there's a stairwell in there or it's like a little storage thing. I'm going to guess it's a stairwell and that it just goes down into the gear room. Correct me, though, if I'm wrong. Please, always, everybody, please correct me if I'm wrong on something. You have a kedge anchor right here. So, obviously, we're on the spot where Jack Dawson saves Kate Winslet, or should I say Rose Duplicator, from jumping to her death. And then, notice, passengers are not allowed on docking bridge. So here we are on the docking bridge. Brown's Peyton telemotor. Those are some nice views of the ship. I just realized, I wonder if do they have her leaning like the 2.5 degrees to port? Does anyone know if THG implemented that for this Demo 401? Let me know. This is a telephone box, so you could speak, I think, to the engine rooms and the bridge. Look it up. So now we're going to head back over here. I apologize if this live stream is taking so long. So we are now back in second class. So I guess let's go ahead and yeah, why not? Let's take a quick tour of the boat deck. And then we'll do more of the first class spaces, and then we'll wrap it up. Alright. So we are now up on the boat deck. And that reminds me, I still got to go down to A deck. Isn't this cool, everybody? Look at the detail. Isn't that amazing? Like all the rivets. Okay, that's as far forward as I can go on the starboard side here. And right now we're above the first class smoking lounge. Yeah, these have a lot of details. So obviously, right here, where you see SS Titanic, the plaque of the pennant and like the numbers, THG does sell those, I believe, on their website. You know more of the ship than the crew actually did. Yeah, in a way, I do know a lot, but I don't know everything. Trust me, like, I bet you anything Ken Marshall, Bill Souter, even Park Stevenson know way more than what I do. But, I guess in a way, just almost 30 years of learning about the ship and its history, its structure, and it's just in the events and rooms. You just happen to learn about it. And of course playing like these demos like help. And it helps you orient yourself so that you don't get lost. Okay, it's starting to get a little laggy here. Yeah. Yeah, see right there is the first class lounge right there. So it's a tad bit laggy. Yeah, it's not optimized, that dang room. So I do apologize if there is lag on the stream. Now see, I like this. This is the kind of detail that I like right here. Davidson and Company Ltd, Patentus and Markers, Sirocco Engineering Works, Belfast. Fan number 50673. Oh, it doesn't have a size number. Even on Roblox it lags. Yeah, I can imagine. It's a, for some reason, it's a very like high detailed room, but I don't think it's the most detailed room on the ship. Now here's what's interesting. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's so cool. We're at the base of the second funnel. Now this is what's interesting to me is that hey everybody, is the stream lagging badly right now? Like, is it like really, really bad right now? Please let me know in the comments. Okay. Let me make this part quick then. For the longest time, I guess we've all believed that the band played right over here. That this is where the band played. But I guess evidence supposedly says that they were on the starboard side of the vessel and not on the port side. Again, I super apologize for the horrible lagginess. I'm wondering if I should even turn down my the graphics to even lower. Let's see. Oh, I can't see it now. I could see it before, but now I can't see it. I think that's because I turned down the graphics. Notice, passengers are not allowed on Compass platform. Alright, so, okay. I'm going to finish up over here on the boat deck. It's not on medium, it's on high. I think it's low, medium, high, and then ultra high. I had it on ultra high before, but now I put it on high, so the graphics are not as intense. But no, I haven't changed it at all in this stream. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back over this way. And then I'm going to go down to... Was it C deck? Or B deck? There's the lag again. Surprisingly, my computer does not feel warm really that much. I think it's because I think it's starting to get a little more laggy. Yeah, I could see yeah. I think it's like okay, like I could see it on Like the game, for me, it's not that bad on the game itself. But on the video part that's recording, I can see it lagging a little bit. Okay, so what's your PC specs? I have a GTX 1070. I believe it's 16 gigs of RAM. Core i5, I believe. Not exactly sure about the motherboard at this point. Obviously, I have Windows 10 on it right now. I think it's Windows 10 Pro or something like that. So right now we are in the a la carte. Yours is older, Arnold? Yeah. But yeah, I think if the stream is still lagging, I think it's just a mix of, okay, this game's been going for a while. Plus, I have the YouTube browser, live browser open. Plus, I'm connected to my phone, and plus I have OBS open. So I think it's with all these programs running that it's just the stream might be slightly, if not really laggy. So I do apologize for that. Alright, so here I'm gonna try to do my very best to kind of go through things quickly. Intel Core i7, huh? 6700K, GTX 1060. Wasn't your Intel Core newer than mine? Because I have like an i5 or whatever. I don't remember the exact full number, but yours should be, your cores should be better than mine. But yeah, your graphics card is slightly, just, well, not super bad. I think it came out around the same time as the 1070 that I got. So here we are in the a la carte restaurant. I'm just going to do a quickie looky around here. It is kind of dark in here. I love the details in this room. Have you guys ever like put on your VR headset and for Demo 3 and just look in this room at this wall right here and just admire the detail? It is so beautiful in virtual reality. So yeah, I'm just doing a quick run around the room here. I wonder if doing a live stream with the night mode on would be better and easier for my computer to handle, and especially if I were to put it on ultra graphics. Arnold's 6th generation. Oh, okay. The detail here is just amazing. So, a little bit actually about this room is on the last night that Titanic was to ever see, Captain Smith was throwing a dinner party in this room. I think it was by the Wideners, I believe. I think it was the Wideners that threw Captain Smith a party in here. But here's the thing, though. This is where that bad myth comes in to where people think that, oh, Captain Smith was drunk and had been drinking all night when the ship hit the iceberg and that it was totally his fault. Well, no. That, I can tell you, didn't happen. Captain Smith never, ever drank while he was at sea. Never. No matter how tempting it might seem, you know, it's just like how I am, like at work. I mean, when I go to work, I don't go and drink alcohol. Like, that's a big no-no to me. So the same thing for Captain Smith, that's a big no-no for him. But yes, and also another little interesting factoid is you had to pay extra to dine in here. Now, if you chose to dine in here the entire voyage and not dine in the main first class dining room, I think you got like a certain percentage of money back on your ticket because you didn't use the main dining room. It was something of that nature, which is pretty cool. To be honest, I would probably dine in this room every single day. If I could. Let's look at the details on that. I can't really see it all that well, but because of the way the lighting is. That's okay. Yeah. Quick little factoid about the Parisian Cafe here is that the Olympic originally did not have a Parisian Cafe. It was just open walking, like a promenade deck. So that's all it was. But it was added later in Olympic's life. So here we go. We are on B deck of the aft grand staircase, should I say. Absolutely stunning. So I'm going to go up here. And I also have to be careful because this is where it's going to get laggy a little bit because of the first class lounge. Yeah, I can see it's getting laggy. Okay, there we go. So here is a quick little look around the Thomas Andrews room. And then I can go around this way, and then now I'm in Father Brown's room. Alright, hang on everybody. I gotta turn down the graphics here, see if I can get it. I can definitely tell a difference. Ooh. That's the one thing I didn't want to do, was lower the graphics. So if it doesn't look that great, I do apologize. So we'll head into the smoking room. Hold on a second. Let's see. Should probably turn down the gamma a little bit. So hopefully it's not as like super bright. Yeah, I know. I do apologize. I turned down the gamma a little bit. Now this I would love to be in every day. Like every day of my life. I would never get tired of this room. Ever. This room is absolutely beautiful. That's what I don't get. Like, this room seems to usually work just fine for me, no matter how detailed this room is. And this room seems to be like one of the most detailed rooms on the ship. To me, anyway. That and the grand staircase. It's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It would be even more beautiful in real life. Yeah, it would be. I always forget the paintings here at the clock. If that's the approach to the New World or Plymouth Harbor. I always forget. I know one was on Olympic and one was on Titanic, but I always forget as to which one was which. So this was a coal burning fireplace right here. I'm sure they kept coal in these boxes. These little boxes right here, I'm sure they kept coal. I think the chandelier in the lounge that makes it laggier. Yeah, it's possible. Then you go over here. and you got a fully stocked pipe, tobacco, cigars, coasters, matches, everything you need. Actually, you can spend quite a bit of time in this room in Adventure Out of Time. Especially like, I think it's supposed to be at like this table or something that you sit and play cards with Buick Riviera. Absolutely stunning. I love this. Now, for those, I'm sure most of you are probably aware of this by now. Apparently, my daughter's asking me when I'm going to be done. Hopefully soon, honey.
Okay.
Okay, she's behind me. Anyway, a little story about this. For like 100 plus years, as I'm sure most of us are aware, that this was supposedly the last spot that was seen, that Thomas Andrews was seen. Well, obviously, about 6-7 years ago, that all changed. It turns out this was not the very last spot that Thomas Andrews was seen. The person who said that this was the last person that this was the last time he saw Thomas Andrews was in this spot. That doesn't mean that was the last person anybody saw. And obviously the guy left he left the ship I think around 135, 140 maybe. So not too long before the ship sank, but I know Thomas Andrews was last seen over at the bridge with Captain Smith. That's beautiful. Alright, so we're going to go in here. Okay, so this is what medium detail gets you. All the mirrors are gone. Okay, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Now, some of you guys are familiar with this room. This is the cafe. It's got the Palm Court or the Veranda Cafe. I always forget which one is which. But this is the smoking side of that cafe, since it's directly linked to the smoking lounge. And then you have the non-smoking side on the other side. But I believe this is the side that it's seen in James Cameron's Titanic shortly after departure, and Rose and her family sitting there, and she lights up that cigarette, and her mom's like, I don't like that, Rose. And then of course you get that funny awkward situation where Bruce Ismay is talking about sheer size, stability, luxury, all this and that, and then Rose makes her male endowment remark. So now we are on A deck. Sorry, I had to mute the microphone. I was having a coughing fit there. So this is as far as you can go on A deck. Go to Rose's vantage point. Okay. I believe it was like right here is where Jack saw her. You got a fan room through that door. And then here is the other side of the veranda Palm Court Cafe. Again, I always forget which one side is which. Okay, so we're going to head back down over here. We've gone through a very good portion of this demo. So, trying to figure out where should I go next. You know what? Let me go back down to C deck. Yeah, and it's surprising because I'm not even near the lounge right now, and I have everything on medium, and it's still lagging. This is the Maids and Valet Salon. I'm doing a quick run through here. That's weird. I don't get it. Why is it... Either my PC just can't handle this type of thing, or it's just too old and out of date, or... I don't know. Either that, or maybe it's just the game itself. And it's so weird because the game that the demo, it's running perfectly fine for me. But on video, it's so badly laggy. Right now, I'm going to the ship's hospital. I wonder if I should just call it. Is it really that bad? I know, right? Wow, that is still seriously laggy. Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm wondering if I should just call it here, because this is going badly now. Like, it's not even like, this is still really bad lag. I don't think it's internet connection. No, it's not, because my live streams says that I have excellent connection here. I think it's just... Yeah, I think it's just my... I think it's just the PC can't handle this, because it's been going for quite a long time. So what I'm going to end up doing, I guess, is I'm just going to call it, because I'm not going to keep putting you guys through, and plus it's been almost 3 hours here. So I'm just going to call it, and I'm going to end the thing here. I do apologize that I couldn't go through the entire ship. I really wanted to, because this is my first ever live stream, and I wanted it to be good and not bad. But yeah, the hotter it gets, the worse the performance. You're right, and considering that I have probably all these programs open, I'm sure that doesn't help. Oh, my daughter wants to say something before I go.
So we'll probably do another live stream of doing more of the ship to show you all of it.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll do nighttime. Maybe I'll be able to get away with that when I do a nighttime live stream. But yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm gonna have to call it here. This is just too laggy. This is just way too laggy. I'm literally moving here towards the aft side of the poop, towards the poop deck, and it's not even doing anything. So yeah, alright, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. This was my first ever stream ever. So thank you everybody for watching. Everybody, please like and subscribe to my channel. Share this with your friends, family. Just let them know that I'm out there, just trying to gain some popularity here.
Yep.
So alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.